What's going on, YouTube? Pistol Pete here, bringing you back the Masters sawback Bowie, cheap little budget knife. The one that I did and it folded. Well, I took the handles off and I gotta show you guys this. I wanted to show you because it's kind of funny. You see this now and then with the cheap Chinese knives. Look how they did the tang.
Not necessarily
hidden stick tang.
Stick tang, but a hidden tang.
I mean, so they pinned it in there with, and I could already see cracks in the actual weld marks. I see cracks right in here on this side. So it is a hidden tang. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I don't see how that even being cheaper for them. It seems like a little more labor than just cutting one piece of steel. I mean, this is not like it's really high quality, expensive steel. It's cheap, you know, soft steel. So I don't know why they do that. Maybe there's a method to their madness, but I guess it is cheaper in the long run, right? Maybe this is, I don't know, but to me, it seems like it'd be more to make this piece here and stick it in here with this loose guard, all separate pieces. So what I'm gonna do though, since it is mine, and I did try to hammer out the knot here a little bit. It got a little bit better, but not by much. You can
not
still
fold,
see it,
wave.
fold right there. It's better than what it was. It was a little bit more, a little bit off. I'm gonna resharpen it though and take off those little gouges out of the blade there. Still freaking razor sharp though, so it is a sharp knife, but definitely a cheapie. $20 Bowie, what can you expect, right? Except for, like I said, the only one that ever held up was the one Donnie B all day talked about, was the Cisco Bowie. That one hammers through anything, but almost all the other ones that I've had, something falls apart. The handle, the blade chips, rolls, folds. So, but you know, so it is what it is. You get lucky once in a while, you'll find a diamond in the rough with these budget Bowies, but this one's not one of them really. You know, came razor sharp out of the box, but it's definitely soft steel, probably like a really bad heat treated 420 or something. Soft steel, you know, because it didn't chip. I mean, it didn't chip, or it didn't
Warped, not folded.
break, so it just folded. So it's telling me just soft, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use this epoxy here and mix it together, and I'm gonna put the handles back on and get this guard tight, and hopefully throw a bunch of glue into this spot here so it can strengthen up some of these welds here that are all cracking. And then I'll just use this for yard keeping. You know, obviously you're not gonna chop through wood for this thing, but it'll do a lot of landscaping. I could chop branches and leaves and, not leaves, branches and ivy and stuff like that I could chop up and clear the backyard here. So, all right, let me get this stuff mixed up and I'll get back to you. Okay, gonna start mixing up the glue so we can epoxy this guard and this hidden tang here up. And today's carry is my CRKT BT Fighter. Badass knife, highly recommend. So I'm gonna use this for processing this, make a stir stick with a piece of cardboard here. Use this as my applicator. May even make it a little thinner, let's see. There we go. Okay, get out of the way. And put that maybe right here, somewhere away from me. That should be enough. Maybe a little more. Okay, cap that off, mix it together. So this stuff will turn into like a milky substance when you know it's been mixed good. Try not to get this on your hands because it is super sticky. And that should be mixed enough. Now we're just gonna apply that all right in here. Bunch of it on there. It's gonna be a little messy. It's gonna get a little bit over the place, but I'd rather have it look a little messy and be strong than fall apart on me every freaking time I use it, even for little tasks. So I'm gonna try to see about getting this on there good. I've never tried this Gorilla Glue brand before. I always use like JB Weld or one of those, but I hear it's pretty good, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm doing this side, just getting every little spots here. Get some here. Right there, against the guard. All right, now let's attach the handles back. So put it on there like that. The pins in through there. Yeah. Hopefully that'll take care of it. Smash that on there. This one on. Uh-oh, one fell out here. I'm probably gonna have to hold it up like this while I do it. Put you guys back up. Ah, no. Push it through. Okay. These on. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot the damn star key wrench. So I got that now and ready to tighten this bad boy up. Okay. Okay. Gonna fight you a little bit here, but just gotta get them started. There we go. All right, let me get back with you so it's not too boring here. I'm gonna tighten these up and we'll go from there. Okay, mixing a little bit more epoxy up now. I got it together, all said and done, and I'll put a little bit more on the outside now here to keep it on. Up against the back of the guard there. Try to keep this sucker from rattling. Oops, not in the picture there. Yeah, so I think hopefully this will do it. And again, I'm not using this to bang on wood or anything like that. Strictly just gonna be for light duty stuff. But I don't want that handles coming loose or anything like that, so I want them to stay on there. So hopefully this stuff works. I never tried this Gorilla Glue. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if this stuff works as good as JB Weld or not. But so far so good. Okay, we'll let this dry for 24 hours. It says 15 minutes set, but I'm gonna let it go overnight, 24 hours, and see how it does. Alrighty, okay, go from the next day. I let it dry for 24 hours, and I want to show you guys here. So that glue, look at that, no loose guard. That stuff works pretty good. It's that epoxy by Gorilla Glue, the 2-in-1 mix. It's almost, I guess, equivalent to like a JB Weld. Yeah, the handles are on there tight. Shouldn't be going anywhere now. And I did, you guys can see, I did pretty much get out that get out that bubble. There's a little bit right there left. I could probably play with it a little bit more. What I did was I sat this in a vise and grabbed, of course, put some tape around it, and put tape around some pliers, put the pliers there and bent opposite direction to try to get out as much as possible. And yeah, it seemed to work pretty good. So hopefully now there's a lot of glue up in the stick tang here. So, or the hidden, I should say hidden tang, as you guys saw, which is pretty cheap. I mean, I have no idea why they try to make it look like a full tang. I mean, to me, it seems almost more work to weld everything together, but I guess, I mean, maybe it is cheaper the way they do it. You guys can tell me, but to me, that doesn't make no sense at all. I mean, it's probably easier to stamp this out and just, it's a cheap metal anyway. It's not like this is high-end steel. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring it to you and show you that I did clean it up a little bit, fix this a little bit. It's going to be my branch limbs chopper and just easy, light tasks. Pretty much, this is weaker than a machete, really, when it comes to that stuff. So it's going to be just light chopping with this thing from now on. 20 bucks though, 20 bucks. But again, there's knives for 20 bucks, like the Cisco Bowie, that are freaking worth every penny. And matter of fact, the Cisco Bowie, I got an update on that one. You know, the last video I made on the Cisco Bowie, I left it out in the dam because it is high carbon steel, so it rusts. I left it out in the rain for a few days. I did the exact same thing again, didn't learn from the first time. And this time I'm like, you know what the hell, I'm gonna clean it up really good and I'm gonna try to take care of it this time. I put a new edge back on it and I decided to blue it. And it came out pretty freaking bitchin'. So I'm gonna show you guys, check this out. Look at that. Look at that blue I got on there. Freaking awesome. And this, I mean, I've been using this as a thrower. I've been throwing this at the log, and you can tell there on the freaking edge. There's almost no damage at all. No rolls, no chips. I put another edge back on it, so it's back to razor sharp. I mean, these things are worth the money, man. They're worth the money. Now, mind you, the handle did come off. The guard came loose. I could have glued them all back on, but this is such a good steel. As far as the steel is, well, money-wise too, it's a good steel. That I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna put the handle back on, and that I'm gonna use this one as a thrower. And for 20 bucks, I'll buy another one. I'll buy another one, and I can fix that one. I can modify that one differently, and maybe make the guard a little my own, and you know, maybe shave down the handles and glue them back on with this Gorilla Glue that I showed you with the other one. Make it like that, but this one for a thrower is perfect because now it hides the scrapes and scratches and everything else. And the bluing held, you know, obviously, look at that. I mean, that blew freaking awesome. I took it all apart though when I cleaned it, put a new tennis tape back on it, the Wilson tennis tape back on it. Feels good in the hand again, and man, this thing is a beast. So this is gonna be my thrower, and I'm gonna have another one coming for that I'm gonna customize and make my own, Donnie B all day style. So I just wanted to bring you that and show you that, guys. All right, please like and subscribe, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.